After Pearl Harbor, the Japanese Empire surged across the Pacific. Island after island fell. America had been caught off guard. But 6 months later, everything changed. At a small island called Midway, the tide of war turned, and Japan would never recover. In early 1942, Japan looked unstoppable. They had conquered the Philippines, Hong Kong, Singapore, Burma, and more. They believed the U.S. would sue for peace. But America had just begun to fight, and in June, they got their chance to strike back. The key to victory came from silence. American codebreakers cracked Japan's naval plans. They discovered Japan's next target was Midway Atoll, a tiny island, but strategically vital. Admiral Chester Nimitz set a trap. Instead of being surprised, the U.S. Navy was waiting. On June 4th, 1942, the Japanese launched their attack. They struck Midway Island, but couldn't find the American carriers. Then, U.S. dive bombers found them. In just 5 minutes, they sank 3 Japanese carriers. By the end of the battle, 4 carriers were lost. The heart of the Japanese fleet was gone. It was a staggering blow, and Japan never recovered its offensive power again. After Midway, the U.S. launched a bold new strategy: island hopping. Instead of attacking every Japanese stronghold, they would leap from island to island, capturing key positions and cutting off the rest. The first stop, Guadalcanal. It was a brutal 6-month battle in jungle, mud, and blood, but it proved Japan could be beaten on land. Island by island, the Allies moved closer to Japan, from Tarawa to Saipan, Peleliu to Iwo Jima. Each step was bloody. Japanese soldiers fought to the death. Civilians were told the Americans would torture them. The result was catastrophic. Tens of thousands died. Each victory came at a terrible cost. By 1945, the U.S. had captured bases within range of the Japanese mainland. American bombers now lit up Tokyo. Japan was on the defensive, but their leaders still refused to surrender. The closer the Allies came, the more brutal the resistance became. The Pacific had turned. The island empire of Japan was shrinking, but the road to Tokyo would be soaked in blood. The worst was still to come.